Hello Internet, this is Benedek here, very welcome to my channel. In this video I will share my opinion based on my experience with Ulefone Armor 6E. So let's see what we have in the box. Well, first of all we have the device itself, the extremely good looking Ulefone Armor 6E, and it is shockproof and waterproof, so it's just amazing. But go on. We have the pre-protective film, the instructions of phone charging, a user manual, we have a warranty card, there is the eject pin, we got a USB cable with a USB-A and Type-C port. We have EU plug power adapter. There is an OTG adapter. We got a Type-C to 3.5mm jack adapter, and here is the opening tool. Okay, now it's time to deal with the device. This phone was released in May 2019 and has Android 9.0. It has a weight of 267.5 grams, so it's a bit heavy. But that's understandable, especially if you think of the brutality of this device. The interesting thing is about this phone that it's actually looking quite elegant and brutal at once. So I love it very much. This phone is shipped with a MediaTek Helio P70 processor, and it's an octa-core CPU actually with a base frequency of 2.1 gigahertz per core, and I think that's just very great, especially if you think of that it is actually a rugged phone. So I believe it is the best CPU for a rugged phone out there, and it has a Mali G72 GPU, which is again not the best ever, but if you are not a gamer then it will be quite a good choice. We have a huge screen, 6.2 inches, Full HD plus resolution, NFC support, we have gyroscope, barometer, UV sensor, it supports wireless charging, and we got IP68 rated and IP69K for high temperature dust, high pressure water protection. Half of the frames are made from metal, so it's really a brutal device. It has dual cameras on the back, a Samsung S5K3P9 camera sensor is the main sensor with 60 megapixels and an aperture of f1.8, and there's the 2 megapixel dual camera. It's shipped with a Sony selfie camera, which also supports HD. So all in all, the camera is just something average. Okay, so it's not very that great, but for a rugged smartphone, I think that's not the scope to have the best cameras ever. So it's quite decent for that money, I would say. You can order it in two different colors, red and black. Gorilla Glass 5 protects the screen. The fingerprint sensor is quite accurate, so I can make 10 out of 10 and even more. And we got a non-removable 5000 milliampere hours battery for this wonderful rugged smartphone. We have 4 gigs of DDR4 RAM and 64 gigs of storage, but we can expand it with an SD card also. Let's check the audio quality. Well, I guess that's also quite decent for that money. We have many other cool sensors like the pedometer, parameter proximity sensor, we have the parameter light, gyroscopes, compass, accelerometer, 4G LTE is supported. With this phone, the double band Wi-Fi's are accessible. We have GLONASS and GPS. We got a USB Type-C port. And as you can see, it receives quite interesting benchmark results. So I wouldn't say that it's doing well, nor on Geekbench or on Antutu, but actually it's quite acceptable. In this category, I think it's actually all right. And games also run quite well on this device. So if it's an advantage for you, if you like games, then you will be happy with this, although it's not meant to be a gamer phone and it is very far from that. So Fortnite, for instance, is not supported for this device, but Need for Speed and PUBG Mobile works just fine on this one. Heating is not a great issue, or I haven't experienced it while I tested this phone. So even when you're playing, it won't get too hot. So guys, it's not a premium phone, but it's a very great bargain if you are looking for a very good rugged smartphone. And now let's test the mic. Okay, now I'm testing the Ulefone Armor 6E. Well, I guess that's just normal, so okay. Okay, let's just test my latest released app, the Lauran. You can download it from the Google Play Store. Anyways, guys, I believe we can say that in conclusion, this phone is just amazing. So in its category, it's definitely number one, I would say. Or only I can think of a better one, the Armor 7, the Ulefone Armor 7, but it's a little bit more expensive. So I think in its price it's the best and I highly recommend to buy this phone. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.